We're ready. It's we have previewed that race, that course, that venue dozens of times here on campus. I feel like we're hitting everything exactly right, that they've improved in their swim, on the bike, in the run. Our taper has been great. Energy, focus, intensity is right where it needs to be. We're ready. You know, we got to get a little bit lucky, just stay healthy the next few days, but we're ready to go.
Where do you see you guys have the biggest advantage in the meet? I know you guys have been gearing up, like you said, improving in all three facets of a triathlon. What's the one discipline do you think you guys have the biggest advantage in?
I think that we approach it as a team better than most triathlon programs, that everybody understands their role. Everybody has a pretty good plan in terms of what they can do to help the team the most. We've been pretty strategic about the way that we've sort of staggered our bike and run start times so that everybody gets a sense of where they're going to be. I think they understand what it's going to take to get out in front in the swim, and we've put a lot of time and energy and emphasis on getting them positioned properly, you know, through the swim and coming out of the water. I think there are some people that probably will have to work a little bit harder on the bike to get back where they need to be, but they know who they are and how that's going to happen. And so I think our biggest advantage is that we approach it as a team and that they understand what they're trying to do. And yeah, I think there's a good vibe. There's a lot of synergy. There's good energy amongst the men and the women. Yeah.
Questions? Hannah and Abba, this is obviously a really big one. Are there any nerves? You guys feel really prepared, and I've seen you guys have had some recent success. Does that kind of roll into this one, you think?
I definitely think there are some nerves, but I think our whole team feels super prepared for it, and we've done the training, we've put in the time and the hours, so I think physically we're definitely ready. It's just mentally on race day, you know, you can get kind of shaken up, so it's just overcoming that. But once you're racing, especially for our team, I think everyone kind of becomes a different person when they're racing, and then the nerves just go away.
Yeah, I would definitely say that we've all had pre-race nerves. I think we all know that's just a part of the sport at this point. I think we've all worked really hard, and we know that we've worked hard, and we've seen each other grow so much over the season and in each race too. I think we're definitely ready, and we're excited at this point too.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to kind of know your paces for each event, and, you know, knowing when to really turn it on, and then maybe, you know, this one, you know, lay back a little bit, save for later on? How difficult is that kind of mentally?
I would say definitely sometimes I struggle with that. I get too excited. I'm like ready to jump the gun and just go all out sometimes. And I think both Coach Wender and Coach Howard have made sure to address every single issue that they've seen, and they've really put in the time and work to make sure that each of us as an individual knows how we should approach every single aspect of the race.
Yeah, I think the same thing pretty much with triathlon. Sometimes it's hard because you want to, you know, focus on your strengths and go all out for that, but at the same time, if you don't put in the same amount of effort at, you know, maybe your weakest spot, then you could be in a position you don't want to be in. And so as far as pacing, for me personally, I kind of just have to go. I like go through it, see how it goes, and see how I feel, and then I let my body, like, you know, do the work it can. And I think with racing, you kind of just have to go all out the whole entire time and, you know, hope for the best outcome.
So is there a facet of triathlon that you think, okay, this is my leg that I've got to make that up, and, you know, how do you try to work on the ones that aren't so much fun?
I think a lot of, like, as far as making up time, a lot of that comes with transitioning, because if you have a bad swim, then you're like, oh shoot, I have to make up this time to catch a bike pack, because then that will set you up for the run. So it's kind of like a domino effect. And so you have to just make up the time, and then kind of, I guess it'll put you in a better position for you to perform better if you're able to do that.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty and the pain of triathlon a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to be really adaptable to race day. Things change at any given moment. You know, one day you're having a really good swim, the next you're at the back of the pack and you're like, what happened? And you just kind of have to go with it and change your race strategy sometimes.
The beauty and the pain of triathlon.
Yeah.
The book title.
Yeah.